Lovely, jubbly, just tricked you there. That's got to be reviewed, especially on the PerfectDraft bow. And this is kind of heavy, especially when oh, Jesus. Good evening, people. It's your favourite, PJT. Rate my beer.
And he's not even going to introduce me, Michelle. That was nice of you. Okay, what are we doing this evening?
I was pausing. Right, it's back on PerfectDraft. And why not?
Yeah. Ooh, it's a good one.
Yeah, the Schneider's, how's it pronounced? Bayrisch. Hells. Coming in at 4.9% ABV. It's come back again. It's like Slim Shady. Goes, and then guess who's back? Back again. At the time of making this video, Friday evening, 6:35. It's still available on the PerfectDraft website. So there you go, which is good. Although I'm sure a lot of it got caned yesterday.
Yeah, I'm quite sure.
Code and everything. Let's not go into that one too much, but that will all be sorted out in the foreseeable future.
I was going to say, if I can wind out right there, it is. There's the ball. Doing well there.
I always do well.
Not always.
Not always, no. Look at that. What can I say? That's a ball you get in Germany. I must get a picture. It's an absolute beauty. All right, okay. Got to have me in the video in the background. That's all I need, isn't it? Looking at myself. So, yeah, we've done it before. Been there. Got the T-shirt with this absolute beauty of a drink.
Yeah, I think people have just been really pleased to have this back, haven't they?
Yeah, it's one of them kegs that, in my opinion, it's the lights that keep doing that. Don't worry about it anyway. In my opinion, it should be here all the time.
Yeah.
But just remember, like the King, it was here permanently. Oh, we're at a tilt. Look, camera's drunk. Okay.
That's
Sorry. I haven't had a beer for days. At this point, anyway. Right, but yeah, remember with the King? You had the King, it was permanent, it didn't work out. And it's pretty much the same with this. It hasn't worked out. It's worked out in Europe.
Yeah.
Hence why we get their stock, which I can't see anything changing. But to be honest, they've got it over 3 times this year. And that's keeping us all going. Obviously, this is one of the old stock, the October date, not the new stock, which is January or February date.
Yeah, I think so.
Again, seriously, I always say to people, dates and PerfectDraft, don't worry about it. Anyway, go on then.
Okay.
What are you getting from this beauty?
Let's have a smell first.
Remember, that's not a bloody camera.
Come a bit closer.
That's not a glass.
That's lovely. You've got that smell of malt, citrus. Yeah, I'm getting that little bit of sweet caramel in there. Yes.
Yeah, there is a sweetness from your house. We are going to bring Spaten into this as well, just to make it a bit more interesting. Not this standard one, but the Oktoberfest, because it was easier to use a bottle than loading up another keg because we're away soon. But yeah, this, I said right from day one, and it's the first time I reviewed it. We reviewed this, wasn't it? We reviewed this when it was a bottle before it even was thought of on PerfectDraft. So there you go. And it scored very highly then. If you go back.
Did, yeah. Oh, tell you haven't had a beer for a few days. It's golden at that.
Yeah, that's something 4.9 that gives you. There's a lovely sweetness of obviously your sweet malts. As we said, you have that breadiness there, and you have the fruit, but the zesty citrusness that just runs through it, and your palate just.
There's also with this, there is a soft bitterness in there that I think balances it off really nicely. It isn't just all sweetness. You are getting that grainy kind of notes to it, and a nice bitterness that runs through there.
It's just an absolute cracker.
It's very soft, but it is there.
It's an absolute crack of a drink, isn't it? It's like, you know, this is, for me, funny enough, I was just talking to someone in Perfect Draft Keg Tips. If you're not in that group, do check it out. There's a few of them on Facebook. The one with the red background, that's where Dan from Perfect Draft will update. All the other ones are still good anyway. But this just...
I tell you what, after having a few days off, that really just go down nicely, doesn't it?
Well, by the time you see this video, we've done a YouTube live, and you won't actually... That won't be left, will it? That won't survive the night. But right,
I wouldn't have thought so.
That's just for the argument's sake. You know, it's not the keg, but it's pretty
It's
damn
still very
close.
good in the bottom.
Oh, it's excellent. Excellent in the bottle. This was one of them where the keg could only equal, in my opinion.
Yeah.
It couldn't better. But there was just a few things said in a few of the groups, and I just thought, yeah, why not? Rather than doing two kegs, stick them together and have a little look. But I mean, that Schneider's is, you know, you're getting things like that dodgy hopped in harmony when they can put that out is just beggars belief. I'm not going to go there with you because it's not worth it. She's a fan of it, by the way. Lost a lot of respect in the beer groups, but I'm saying nothing.
What you like to drink is all subjective.
Yes. I've always said beer review is subjective, but it's subjective when you're wrong.
Oh, then that would have been too wasteful. Oh, yeah. Wow. Okay.
Yeah, because they're both kind of hellies, aren't they? To an extent.
Yeah, they are.
Oktoberfest is a Hell's Lager, just
pumped up a little bit, but
Spaten on steroids, as I say.
This really is
Spaten, God knows.
Holds its own.
Do you know what?
It is holding its own.
I hate to say it, but it is. Because I thought, after having that, you just delve into that and you're like,
Yeah. I thought that was going to seem really, really punchy in comparison, but it's not. It's holding its own there.
Yeah, some of the flavours in there.
Yeah.
You've got to have a couple of sips at once to try and adjust the palate if it's possible. Jesus, they're both delivering.
I was picking up on almost a spice in here.
Oh, I know what I'm picking up on. Give me more. Give me more.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, you've got all that lovely sweet malt in there. But there is that bigger bite to it, that bit of a kick to it that...
Yeah, because obviously you've got 5.9 compared to 4.9. As I say, if we were doing it fairly, you'd have done the standard, but I just didn't want to load up a keg. We're away next week and we're trying to do some face-offs on some beers and that, and it will just get messy. And
that shows how good quality this is, because it's actually, the flavours in these are not seeming watered down or, you know, inferior.
This is still getting that.
The Spaten is still quite punchy. Everything you'd expect from Oktoberfest beer, it's going to be that way. But
I've got to say though, the Oktoberfest does, and you can feel it's got more punch. But then anyone's going to. It wasn't the point of that. I just brought that into it because we've done it on Schneider's, been there, got the T-shirt, and a few people were saying about it in some Facebook groups, and I thought, well, bring that one in because we weren't going to obviously re-review that or whatever anyway, were we? We were just going to drink it on YouTube.
Yeah, I think that speaks really highly for Schneider's. That really does. It comes across as still quite big, flavoursome. Yeah. It doesn't taste watery in comparison. Yeah, you can tell you've got that extra bit of kick. But it's not Oktoberfest beer, you're going to expect that.
Yeah, no, definitely. No, as I say, we did this. We were going to do a review of sour beer today, and I said, well, only 5 people are going to watch it, and 2 of them's us 2. So I said, well, at least it says Perfect Draft in the title. And I did do a poll, and that's what everyone wanted us to do. So we'll go over this one, and we'll mix this one with that one. It's just trying to think of things to keep it interesting.
I like doing these where you pair things off and see how they compare to each other. Because when you've got a couple of beers that you really do enjoy both of them, it's nice to see how they compare side by side.
No, I get that. That's absolutely. As you're drinking on there, for me, is starting to take the edge. It's starting to come its own.
Mm.
But yeah, that Schneider's is definitely. You know, I scored Spaten, the new one, Spaten, God knows, a 10, and it's a 9, a very strong 9. I still pretty much stand by that.
Yeah, I would totally agree with you.
This would be more, obviously, more of a session beer.
Yeah.
Whereas these just blow your bloody face off, don't they? Let's be honest. We've still got 5 of these, haven't we? In the keg.
Yeah.
Oh God, scary. But no.
Oh, I look forward to it.
I'm always going to keep the last one this time until the next one comes, and then pair them off like I've done with Royal and everything.
Yeah.
Because the way that some of these perfect draft kegs actually last, people just missing
it's quite
this.
phenomenal. I know people get a little bit upset if they haven't got a long date on the keg. I can understand why.
Yeah, especially at the price you're paying now. Yeah,
totally, I understand. But if you have got a keg and you've let it sit about a bit and it's got near the end of its date or it's just gone past it or something, you really don't have to have anything to worry about.
No.
We've drunk them way out of date before, and
18 months once.
Really do. They hold their own. They stay very good, don't they?
You did get the shits though, didn't you, after that quite?
That's because it wasn't even sealed. It'd been in and out of the machine.
Right. Anyway, what can we say? I'm sticking to the 10 and the 9.
Yeah, I'd go along with that.
Some of you may say this is a somewhat pointless review. I don't know. It's fun doing it.
It shows off. It shows off the Schneider's speed.
It does.
As good as what it is. Yeah,
it's holding up.
It's holding its
It's
own.
not quite as good, but just an opinion, isn't it? A subjective, as one said.
Totally.
Right. What can I say? Thanks for watching, people. We've got a few more videos we're going to do tomorrow and the next day, aren't we? Just some face-offs and things.
Yeah,
and then we're away, and hopefully we'll do some lives and some videos while we're
Looking
away
forward to doing that.
in Lithuania, watching seeing our friends from Hackney Church Brewing. So, bonjour.